What it is, what it do, it is your girl Zo back with another CoZo video. And today I am cooking in my kitchen because I have these rice papers. Look at that, guys. You can literally see through it. If you get it, when you get it wet, you can literally see straight through it. It's crazy. So I was online and I was looking at some YouTube videos about pork rinds, vegan pork rinds, and I love pork rinds. So me and Cody made some pork rinds the other day and they were really good, the vegan pork rinds. And I figured that I can do all of these flavors, guys. So right here I have cinnamon sugar. So 2 tablespoons of cinnamon sugar. My next one is going to be my favorite Jack Daniels. 1 tablespoon of my Jack Daniels chicken rub. This is going to be a Cajun. It's half a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning and Cajun seasoning with a little dash of onion powder. And this right here is my Jack Daniels pork rub seasoning. And of course that is just because we want to get the flavor of the pork for the pork rinds. But I'm really excited about the cinnamon sugar because I was making this around breakfast time and I thought about it, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I record this before I make it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to prep your rice paper. It is very easy. I wish I had a pair of scissors, so don't judge me. So I'm gonna start off by showing you guys how to prep your rice paper for your potato chips. Your pork rinds. So it's really easy, and these pork rinds, the reason why it stood out to me is because of course we're at home. We want to make sure we're cooking and being healthy, and it's literally the rice paper, a little bit of oil, and whatever seasoning you want. So you can literally just fold your rice paper, and I just fold mine in half and then flip it over, fold it in half that other way. And if a little bit breaks off, it's okay. Honestly, it's gonna make it look more chip-wise. And so then you can go ahead and break your rice paper apart, and it's that simple. So you can just keep doing it until you get to the desired size. I'm probably gonna do half of this little small triangle here because as you'll see when I cook them, like, see, it broke. And even uneven pieces make it nice because they actually look like regular pork rinds. So you can even rip it and tear it if you want. So when I cook the pork rinds, I will show you, it is literally the most satisfying thing ever to watch these rice papers cook in the oven or on the stove. Sorry. All right, guys. We'll be back and we'll be able to cook it on the stove. So I'll show you that in a little bit. Alright guys, so I definitely want to point out first and foremost that you have to make sure you have clean oil when you're doing these pork rinds because you don't want anything to stick to them. I really only have cooked them in clean oil, but just from handling them, they look like something that if you're going to cook it with dirty oil, it's going to absorb everything that's in the oil. And you don't want that flavor to get messed up by any dirty oil. But guys, you also want to make sure that you are preheating your oil. I don't know if you guys could tell, but in the beginning of the video my eye was hot because I had my oil preheating in the back. So while you're prepping your chips and your pork rinds, making sure that your oven is preheating is a big plus. It helps it go by so much faster. I actually only ended up cutting about 3 pieces of the rice paper, so I actually was able to get a lot of pork rinds out of this, guys. And I also learned from experience that you cannot shake these pork rinds when you get them out of the grease because you will get popped, and it is not fun getting popped with the grease. So, but it was very fun to make, guys, and you can definitely see how much it expands in the oil, and it's so fun to like watch. It's so satisfying. So I'm gonna go ahead and let some clips play of me cooking the vegan pork rinds, and I'll let you guys be. right, you guys. So I got popped by grease like a lot. Like my wrist is like, I don't know, is it red? No? Okay. Well, I got popped by grease a lot, and I found out that if you shake the grease off, that's not good. So yeah, I should already knew that, but it's alright. So I have my pork rind all separated here. I actually just only used 3 pieces of rice paper. So you guys, this gets very, very big because you saw how little I was cutting those pieces into, and this gets really, really big. So let's get into it. I'm gonna actually start with my cinnamon sugar, which I'm excited to taste. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it on here. Just go for it. Oh, that looks so good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, shake it up a little bit. And the paper is actually really fragile, guys, so even after it's fried. So I'm gonna have Cody come around here and taste it after we're done seasoning, but it looks pretty good. Next is the Jack Daniel's chicken rub, and we already had this one, and the only reason that I actually put a lot more Jack Daniel's on the first time we made it. So I'm actually not gonna put that much on it because this can get a little salty. So just make sure I get all the pieces pretty evenly. My Cajun, and I'm gonna take that seasoning. I'm just gonna mix it up in here. That one I'm excited to try too because we love Cajun in this house.
Put a little more in there.
A little more.
I mean, some of the chips look naked.
I mean, you don't want it to be too salty.
Like that one. Alright, I think that's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be too salty. Remember, guys, it's supposed to be a healthy snack, and you don't really need that much seasoning for these rice chips because they absorb a lot. And then last but not least, I have my, to wrap up my fingers a little bit, I have my pork seasoning from Jack Daniel's. So we'll see how this tastes. This seasoning is actually really sweet, so it's kind of like a barbecue-y taste. So I'm excited to taste this one. Put that on there. It's gonna be yummy. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have Cody and I taste what?
The tripod in the back.
I'm gonna have Cody and I taste these pork rinds, and we'll let you guys know how they are.
What it is, what it do, it's your boy Co.
We already did all that.
Gotta let my presence be known.
Okay. But y'all, so we're gonna taste these pork rinds. I really want to save the cinnamon sugar pork rinds for last because I'm really excited for them.
Yeah, we can save those for last.
Yes, depending on how they are, guys, I might make an extra bowl for me to go to work. So what is this? The pork. So we're gonna start off with the pork.
Yeah.
I'm super excited, guys. This Jack Daniel's sauce is actually really sweet. And like I said, you really don't need a lot, like, for these pork rinds because it's just light and airy. So I like that. It's like a barbecue taste.
Yeah.
Like a barbecue taste. It's really good.
It's so fluffy, and the seasoning just sits right in there.
And it melts in your mouth too. So yes. Dang, come on, you gotta save your appetite for the next one. Hold on.
Good.
Okay, what's next? This is the Cajun. You don't want to do the Cajun?
Not yet. So we'll do the Jack Daniel's chicken.
Yes, we already did this one, and this one, it kind of gets a little salty for me. So I like it just every once in a while. I'm not gonna eat it all throughout the day like a snack. So it's really good, guys. Not that I can't take the salt, I just know it's not that healthy for myself. So CoZo on the other hand is like in heaven. So I'm gonna have to take this bowl from him.
That's good.
That is really good.
All right. Now let's go to Cajun.
Yes, guys.
What'd you put in this again? I forgot.
I put a half a tablespoon of McCormick Cajun seasoning, half a tablespoon of Old Bay, so it's gonna have a little spice to it, and a little dash of onion powder. So I think I could have used a little more, but I was trying to save the onion powder for my next video. Ooh. That's really good. I wish I would have used a little more onion powder.
Yeah.
That's good. We should open up our own little vegetarian pork rinds shop.
It's a little sweeter than I thought it would be.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's Cajun.
Maybe it's that pork flavor still in my mouth.
Maybe. All right, you guys. I'm so excited to taste this one, guys. Seriously. This is the cinnamon sugar one, and it looks naked, but I promise it's not. I was talking.
I gotta get the good one.
Good one. I got more seasoning over here.
I think this one's okay.
All right. I'll get this one to the big. 1, 2, 3. That is good. It tastes like the chips from Taco Bell. Now that's good. And literally it's just cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon and sugar. 1 part cinnamon, 1 part sugar. That is good. I'm really gonna have to make these some for work. That is so good. Really good.
Wow.
I knew this one was gonna be the best one.
Always gotta save the best for last.
That's good. Okay. Alright, guys. Comment down below how you like this video and me getting popped so many times. What?
That'd be good with some coffee.
Oh my gosh. He drinks like 6 cups of coffee a day. 4 if you guys watched our last video.
4. 4.
Ridiculous.
I'm on cup
3.
That's 2. That's 2.
You didn't have coffee this morning?
That's 2.
Okay. Well, yes, guys. So, you want to close this out?
Yeah. So, let us know what you guys thought. Let us know if you guys want to think about trying this. I mean, it's pretty easy. You don't
Really
need that
easy.
much oil.
No, you don't.
You don't let them
Just a
sit in
little
there
tiny
that
bit.
long. Just a few seconds. But yeah, don't forget to comment down below, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys.
The subscribers on that side, right? Because we figured that out in the last video. So
Is it?
Is it on that side?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter, guys. Hit the subscribe button so
Wherever
you guys,
see
right,
it.
wherever you see it, whatever corner it's in, hit that button if you're not subscribed already. And make sure you turn on our notification bell so you can know when we're posting another video. But you guys know we do it on the same days.
Yes.
Except for our last video.
I look so tall.
You kind of are.
Look how short the refrigerator is.
Yeah, you kind of are tall. So.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
Peace.